Guys, how you doing?
How's it going, man? Alex.
I'm with Jason Lancaster and Alex Reed of Go Radio. First question for you guys. You guys just released a new album, Close the Distance.
Yep.
What's the major difference between that and your previous album, Lucky Street?
I don't know. I think the most obvious difference would be like tempo. It's a much more I guess we'll say gradual record. I feel like it moves a lot more on its own as opposed to Lucky Street was very fast. Make it happen, make it go, and this one kind of sets its own pace and it kind of like I don't know, it just kind of moves by itself.
Yeah, I think it sounds a little bit more. I think we spent more time just picking the best songs that we had written. I mean, we wrote so many songs, but actually just taking the right songs and not being so focused on making sure we have the fast ones and making sure we have the up-tempo ones to entertain a certain crowd. We just wanted to write the best songs, and I think that the album, because of that, as a result, kind of just naturally flows from start to finish.
Awesome. So I was talking to your tour manager a little bit about it. So tell me about what happened on Thanksgiving in New York.
Thanksgiving in New York. I wasn't there for that.
No, you weren't?
No.
Were you back home?
I was in New Jersey. They all went though. That would actually be more of an Alex story, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, this was actually our first Thanksgiving on the road, so we were kind of, I mean, it's all kind of New York City. He spent it in New Jersey.
Yeah, in Secaucus.
And they went out and did their Thanksgiving thing, but a bunch of us did the whole like train into the city thing. And it's kind of like we were like, well, we're on tour. How is this going to be cool? Like, how are we going to make this special or anything? And we ended up going in the city really early, which was surprising for all of us because usually we're all sleeping in. And we actually caught like a little bit of the Macy's Day Parade, which was super. It was like one of those things where you're just surrounded by people, and I think it's cooler to say you went to the Macy's Day Parade than you'll actually be there because you're trying to snap pictures, but like you can barely see it. But yeah, and then we just hung out with friends. We had a bunch of friends from Florida come up, some family and whatnot come up and spend some time with us. So we just cooked and had a good time. We kind of brought a lot of our Florida family up to New York.
What has been your, if not that, your favorite or your least most memorable part of this tour so far?
That's a tough one. Yeah, we got to start off the tour in Tallahassee for the first time in forever. So it was a lot of fun to play at home again and really just see everybody's faces and it's becoming less and less frequent that we actually play in Tallahassee. So it's really good to have our friends come out and be like, hey, we're here, seeing what we do. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was definitely a good moment. I think the whole tour has been cool. It's been fun. This is the first time we're actually getting like a glimpse of how the new record is translating live, and we're playing a lot of the new record as well as the old stuff. But that's been the most exciting thing, seeing the crowd reaction to the songs that we've never played before, and how excited people are to hear those songs. You're just like, cool, like they're still with us, because every time we release a record, you're a little bit nervous as to how they're gonna like it. So.
What's, of the ones in this new album, what's your guys' favorite song to perform live? Like, what does the crowd get in most with?
I feel like the crowd loves it when we play Go to Hell most.
Yeah.
I'm a really big fan of I Won't Lie.
Yeah.
That's a really fun song to play for me.
I think I would almost agree on both notes. I might throw Collide in there, just because that song's pretty fun with the group vocals and stuff. But yeah, I'd say Go to Hell has definitely the best crowd reaction. And I Won't Lie is probably my second favorite too.
When you guys were writing this album, like when you put all this stuff together, what was the most significant song for you guys?
That probably changed on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I always tell people whenever they ask like, what's your favorite song that you play, and what are you most connected to? It's like picking kids. You've got a song that represents so many different parts of your life, and so many different emotions that you go through, and to put your finger on one of them is so hard. It really does change on a daily basis. Like I go back and forth right now. Hold On means a lot to me consistently. Since we wrote it. What If You Don't is always a heartstring puller for me. There's a lot of songs that just kind of move me throughout the set that change on a nightly basis almost.
How about you?
Yeah, I can agree with that. The trying to choose between your kids reference is really good because I mean it is. It's like we write these songs, so you obviously love them, and then in the recording process you come to love them more as you add these parts and you put all these ideas together. It's just like this conglomerate of all this awesomeness that you guys created. So once that song's done, you're like, this is the one, and then you start working on the next one. You're like, wait, this is the one.
This is it.
Yeah. I think "Close the Distance," the song, the title track of the record, is playing it live is awesome. But just when I listen to the song, what it's about, it's about the four of us really struggling and working hard in this industry and constantly, trying to close the distance between our dreams and all that. That song still, I can relate it to so many aspects in my life. So that one seems to make it full circle quite a bit more than the others.
And I know if people bought the deluxe version of the album, they got a few extra tracks. Two of them being an acoustic and piano version of "I Won't Lie" and "Go to Hell." Mm-hmm. Are you guys planning on doing any more special versions, like acoustic versions of any of the songs in the album?
We don't have any plans to. It doesn't mean it won't ever happen. It just means it hasn't been discussed. There's still a lot of this record cycle that's ahead of us for us. So before we even start thinking about working on the next one, so there's a lot of things that could possibly happen.
Yeah, I think. It would be cool to do I bought the Dashboard Professional MTV Unplugged CD, and there's an acoustic thing. It'd be fun to do something like that with some Close the Distance songs someday. But as of right now, I think the only new thing is Close the Distance just came out on vinyl, and there's still vinyls. I think there's still some left, but other than that, you could probably check things like this. We do these things all the time. Sometimes we play different songs acoustically and YouTube them and all that stuff.
A lot of your music and a lot of your kind of themes, and especially the lyrics, is family and especially Tallahassee. Mm-hmm. Is family's a big thing for you guys?
Family is a huge thing for us. I would say family is the most important thing there is. You really have to, kind of keep a watch on on your family. You gotta know who's there for you, and then that's what family really is it has nothing to do with blood. It's knowing who's there for you and knowing who's got your back and knowing who's gonna bend over backwards to help you.
So it's good to keep those people close, especially with what we do. We're so far away all the time that you have to almost to keep yourself sane and whatnot is to think about your family and constantly reference your family mentally, because that's the backbone of a lot of what we do, and we're a family ourselves. A lot of everybody that's out here on the road with us is our family too, so it's very important.
What do you want people to take out of your music?
Hope. That's our big thing. Our big kicker is at the end of the day, if you can look down your shirt and it's sweaty and your jeans are torn and your eyes are all red from crying and being upset, if you can look down and see those things and go, you know what, at the end of every day I gave it 100%, then you did your job. You did your best and you did what you could, and it's every day is a fight and every day is a struggle and every day is a battle, in some way, shape, or form, and we really hope that our music is a way that people can get through those battles and they can go, okay, I'm not by myself, I'm not alone, I've got other people around me that support me and that can back me up.
I think you said it best. That's pretty good. Kind of do what music did for me growing up. Got me out of a lot of deep trenches, so it's kind of an honor to be put in a position to do the same.
What's next for Go Radio? Are you guys planning on? I know the latest Fearless compilation album just came out. Are you guys planning on doing any more of those in the future? I know you guys did Punkos Pop 4, and that was awesome. You guys planning to do any more?
We haven't really discussed it. We've been so busy with putting out and Close the Distance and everything that it's been a busy road. We'll say that. It's been fun and it's been great, but it definitely has been busy. I think if we had one more thing on our plate, we would drop it. But yeah, we're always open for things like that.
Yeah, it's always an option. Mostly, we added a week of holiday shows. So after this tour, we added 5 shows, from the 19th to the 23rd, all on the East Coast, holiday shows. So that and then road. I mean, we're more focused on being on the road and you know, getting this record and playing these songs more than anything. And that's kind of the plan for the long time.
And I know one thing I was interested about is why Baltimore? Well, what's special about Baltimore?
You know, I want to say that it's something like magnificent. There's some like divine meaning behind it, but honestly, it's got a cool name. You know, we're telling a story. The story needed a connecting point, and you know, Baltimore's always been an awesome place to us. Like, we were there earlier on this tour, you know, and they're always incredible. So, you know, when a name popped up, you know, that we already loved, it was a very natural fit.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely, seems like it was just like, I remember when we were like kind of working with the chord progressions and he like came up with it. We were all just like, gosh, it just sounds nice the way that the game sounded. Yeah, it is. It's just, you know, it's a story.
Yeah.
And so
the reference is supposed to describe more like, you're supposed to describe more, you know, like, hey, I'm leaving, I'm going on tour. You know, and that's the
just somewhere else.
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you guys for sitting on top of me.
Absolutely.
thank you. Appreciate you.
Hey guys, thank you for watching.
You guys all subscribe to this channel.
And make sure you check out all the other awesome videos.
Go Radio said so.
Good.
Awesome.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Appreciate it.